Well, that's just prime.
What is up, guys? Dave here once again, aka Rodimus Prime 89. We're doing another unboxing today. The figure today might look a little bit familiar. I did do an unboxing of Mr. Soundwave here before, but that was the classic G1 reissue. This is actually in line with the War for Cybertron line. So this particular Soundwave that we're looking at today, as I said, it's part of the War for Cybertron line. This packaging, I believe, is for Walmart exclusive figures that they did for the line. This is more in line with this Earthrise look. I think the one they released for the Siege had that battle damage on it, and I think it looked like, I don't know, something else, not a tape deck, like he's supposed to be. So, I had to find this guy on the internet. By the time I was looking for him, he wasn't really sold in stores anymore, at least none here in Colorado Springs that I could find. So I went online. I think I found him on eBay several months ago. It's been a while already. Marked up a little bit, but very much worth it. The last Soundwave video I made it a point to tell you guys a little bit about the character, his voice actor, and I did point out that he's just kind of a cool figure that I would be planning on collecting maybe a couple of editions of. So this is going to go with my War for Cybertron collection. I do still have the other guy here somewhere. Maybe I'll do a side-by-side comparison so you can look at the two. There is another one from the Studio Series from the Bumblebee movie that I really like as well. The alternate mode on that is kind of goofy looking too, but his robot mode is just kind of worth it enough, so I might end up getting that. But without taking too much more to kind of discuss this, we'll go ahead and just take a look at this, because like I said, I already talked about the character before, so I'll just get right into it. Packaging here. Of course it does focus that they are on Netflix. The show is on Netflix, of course. Some art on the side showing Soundwave, and some art on the side. I imagine it's similar to the Siege art box work. Anyway, we do have a nice little window here to see him in. I can already see that he has a blister pack, so that's something I love already. And on the back side, we do see him in his robot mode, his alternate mode down here, and we do see the extras that are included. Ravage and Laserbeak, I would argue, two of probably the more famous of his little tapes. I guess Rumble and Frenzy they're pretty popular too. So I don't know if there's like a separate pack you can find, or just Rumble and Frenzy just to kind of complete the set. I don't really find it necessary, to be honest. But if I find them at a good price, maybe I'll pick them up. But anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this sucker. Let's take a look. I know I just put out a Galvatron video not too long ago, so it has been a focus of mine to kind of build up my Decepticon collection a little bit. We do just have this included as well. Just background. I don't know if you ever want to set them up or anything. As I stated, blister pack, which I love. For some figures, if I don't want to put them on display on my shelf, I can just put them right back in here. That won't be the case for my Transformer figures, but I know for some of the NECA horror figures, at least until I get some more shelf space, I'll probably do the unboxing, I'll pose them, get some pictures, and then I'll probably put them right back in their packaging until I get more shelving. But my Transformers take priority. They always get shelf space reserved for them. Alright, I did get them out of that blister package. First impressions, looks great. This is perfectly accurate Soundwave that I know and love. I understand, I know the original figures came out before the show did, I believe, or the comics. Not exactly sure what came first. But on the original G1 Soundwave, he does have yellow eyes. And in the original TV show, he has red eyes, which is the look that I'm most familiar with and that I most identify Soundwave with. So this figure has that small detail. He does have the red eyes here, kind of this cool transparent plastic. I really do like that. Joints feel a little stiff. And like I said in my last video, I'm like finding myself being a little more okay with the stiffer joints here. Yeah, less chance for things to kind of snap off or break. But yeah, figure looks awesome. No battle damage, as I mentioned. The Siege figure, the Siege version that came out for the official War for Cybertron line, that Soundwave has the battle damage. I'm not the biggest fan of that look. I've talked about it in some videos. The Starscream I have just kind of looks cool because Starscream gets the shit beat out of him. It makes sense to be kind of dinged up. So I'm okay with that. A couple figures they just don't have Earthrise versions of. I know Springer, I'll be doing another video on Springer from Transformers the movie. He has that battle damage on him. I have not seen any other versions of Springer in line with the War for Cybertron line. So I'll deal with it for Springer. But typically I won't really go out of my way to get the battle damage guys. So if I do some unboxing videos of their battle damage, that means, you know, they just weren't available otherwise. But yeah, looks solid. Great paint. We'll take a closer look at this guy and yeah, we'll wrap it up pretty quickly here. Okay, here's a closer look at Soundwave here. Like I was talking about a moment ago, his red eyes, they are perfect. That transparent red plastic. If you were to shine a light right through behind, I wonder if they'd kind of brighten up or something fun. But that's just the way that Soundwave is supposed to look, you know, as far as I'm concerned. And of course, we have that little guy. Cool details on the inside there. Like, they really didn't need to do that, but that's just really cool that they did. And of course, we have little guys here. Can fit in there. Kind of cool. And now it won't. There it is. Yep, clear, transparent, of course. You got the Decepticon logo up there. Is that a sticker? Yeah, I guess that is. Cool. Details. Yep. All the intricate details here. Just take note of some of the cool details here. This little cannon comes off. Let's go ahead and look at the articulation and some of the cool stuff here. Of course, wouldn't be a Rodimus Prime 89 video if I did not talk about the head sculpt. This is just fine. It's pretty simple. It's straightforward. It's fine. I'm not like terribly impressed by it. But Soundwave doesn't have the most detailed, you know, he doesn't have a lot of features to really highlight on here. He's got the crest up top. He's got the little deals on the side of his head there. That's fine. Looks good. Full Exorcist 360, of course. His arms, like I said, tighter joints. It's not bad, though. Circle all the way around here. Close, go out. Hinge at the elbow. His hands go in. That is a part of his transformation, of course. He's got the little trigger finger here. I don't know if that's meant to, like, I don't know. Maybe just for his gun or whatever. Yep, there's that empty space there, but of course, that's where his hand goes. Not a big deal here. Looks like an extra little gun that could swing out. Kind of a nice little extra thing you could do there for him if you want to, if you feel so inclined. This figure is pretty simple. Pretty happy with that, though. I'm okay with that. It doesn't need to be terribly complicated. Leg bends, swings front. Does not really move. Kind of moves back. Doesn't really need to, though. Cool details down here. These are, of course, carved into the plastic. These aren't stickers like in the original Soundwave there. A lot of cool details here on the on his leg. Yeah. Nothing terribly crazy here. Then on the back side, you'll see those buttons. A little bit of that plastic you can notice up top there. Take a quick look at these guys. We've got Ravage. And yeah, Laserbeak. Focus. I like the details on here, but that's about where my liking these guys kind of ends. Looks cool. Nothing too fancy. The transformations, you got to appreciate the engineering to fold up these little guys into cassettes that fit into Soundwave, but their actual little forms look kind of like crap. I can show you those real quick, but they're nothing terribly impressive. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you those real quick. All right, here we go. Got them both transformed. There's Laserbeak. His transformation is like almost exactly the same as Buzzsaw, the little cassette that came with the G1 Soundwave there. So nothing terribly complicated there. You see his little eye. Yep, that's just all molded plastic as opposed to the stickers you have to apply. Very simple though. Nothing crazy at all. Yeah. Pretty simple. Nothing too fancy. Ravages. Transformation is a little more involved. I don't really care for it, to be honest. There is a Ravage that I do plan on picking up at some point, although this will be his, the one I pick up will be his Predacon form. But anyway, this is just, yeah, it's super clunky. It's kind of bulky here. And again, you got to respect the engineering that went into making this, like be able to be collapsible and to fold into a cassette. But in his little beast form, he looks kind of crappy. But it's not a big deal. Ravage is still cool. Cool that they included them in here. So yeah, but I'm not especially impressed. So I'm gonna keep them in their tape forms. Maybe I'll keep Laserbeak in his bird form, and I'll just keep Ravage in the tape form and keep him inside of Soundwave. But anyway, yeah. Here's Soundwave again. We'll take a look at his accessories really quick. Come on, son of a bitch. Whatever. Okay. Showing the spotlight with Soundwave and frame here. Gun comes with him. I think you could just, yeah, it's not terribly sophisticated or anything. And of course, we saw that he had the little shoulder cannon. Yeah, pretty straightforward here. Of course, it's nothing terribly complex or complicated. And then just another collapsible little weapon to kind of come with them. I don't know why Soundwave has so many goddamn guns, man. He just, you know, does a lot of surveillance, but whatever. It's cool. Kind of collapses, and there's some decent storage for the weapons on the figure. Okay, well, I will go ahead and show you what he looks like in his alternate mode. And voila! Soundwave in his alternate form. It's almost exactly the same as, you know, as G1. The back is a little chunky and sloppy here. Don't love that. I'll go ahead and say that the original is better in that regard. It's a little more contained, a little more compact here. Didn't really look at the instructions to see like where everything goes on storage. I just found, you know, amongst the different like little holes and pegs here, I just kind of stuck his stuff there. It's fine for storage. Of course, you got that. That works. Yep, like we pointed earlier, got the play button, rewind, stop, record, all that good stuff here. I feel like the original had some stickers or something on here. I imagine there's like sticker kits or things like that you can get for this guy if you really cared enough to do that, but I really don't. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy in robot mode, and I will have my G1 Soundwave. I'll probably keep him in his tape deck mode. That'd be kind of cool just to have on display together. But yeah, super simple. Cool, you know, whatever. The details are fine. You've seen this all before. If you've seen my other video, it's very similar. So nothing, you know, didn't really break the mold with this guy. It's a classic. It's fine. Easy transformation, which I'm a fan of course. And it looks great, and it's functional as much as it can be. And let's go ahead and get this little brat. There. Decepticon's greatest hits. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll just do a quick side-by-side comparison of the two, and yeah, we'll call it a day on this video. All right, just a quick little side-by-side comparison of these two. On the left is the G1 reissue, on the right is the WFC. Current Soundwave, you can see they're very similar. The eyes being the biggest difference here. You're going to notice, you know, some differences, of course. They're not exactly the same, but yep, stickers were applied to this guy. One on the right, the newer one just had them kind of molded on there. Yeah, pretty cool. The original is a little taller, kind of hard at the angle I have my camera at here. A little bigger, but same idea. Some extra stickers applied on the original. Details that aren't on there, but I am like pretty certain there's like sticker kits and things of the like, you know. Weapons are going to be similar, not exactly the same. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick little side-by-side comparison to the two. So I will go ahead and wrap this video up for you. All right, got him back to his main robot form here. accessories all loaded up there. Pretty sweet figure. Transformation, like I said, super sweet and simple, like 16 steps or something, or maybe less, honestly, but it's got that classic touch that we love so much. Just a great looking figure. Like I said, adding to my collection of Decepticons. No Decepticon collection is complete without this guy, certainly. But yeah, so probably go ahead and I have the G1 reissue of Soundwave, so I think I will just keep him in the alternate mode. I'll keep that displayed on my shelf, and I'll have him displayed in his robot mode. Like I said, slowly but surely adding to my Decepticon army to oppose my Autobot army. Very pleased with the figure. Yeah, let me know what you think of this guy. Let me know if you like the Siege version better. Let me know if you can justify that ridiculous alternate version on that one. Alternate mode on that. But yeah, otherwise, that's all I got for you today. So thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out the video today. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave me comments. Let me know if there's other stuff you'd like to see me unbox. Once again, it's been Rodimus Prime 89. Thank you very much.